Hi everyone, I'm Elena and welcome to Makeup Fabulousness. Today I'm going to be doing my favorites for the past month in July as well as August because truthfully in July I didn't have a whole lot of favorites or disappointments, but they kind of snowballed into these past 2 months. So get ready for a longer video than usual and let's just jump right in. First I'd like to start off with the Glamour Doll Eyes. Oops. Oh no, this is Glamour Doll's makeup. I always mix those two up. They are such similar companies, but they're completely different. So I apologize to Glamour Doll's makeup for that. But honestly, with primer, those things last me all day. They're so smooth, they don't crease, and I haven't tried them without primer. That's probably my next thing. But for the price, I've never had any issues, and they make my eyes look great. There's no creping, no creasing, no streaking, no patchiness. Excellent, excellent shadows. Can't recommend them highly enough for the money. My second product is the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Clear Gel. Now, at first I was just using the regular brow box by Urban Decay, but I guess with my eyebrows being so thick, I really like how the clear gel really combs them into place and holds them there. And I find using them in combination with the brow box gives me the best looking gel brows ever. The third thing, and this is actually eclipsed my favorite concealer right now. This is the Urban Decay concealer. As much as I love NYX, I've been noticing that with NYX, it could never get right here where it was darkest on me, and this is in the color light. And I put this on, and I just put a small amount on, and it gets rid of every last sign of dark circles. There isn't any creasing, and it's a very light formula, but it gives you great coverage. So what do they call it? The Naked Skin Concealer. My fourth product, this is the La Vanilla deodorant. What I love about this is that it does the job. I don't get all sweaty and yucky, and I feel like I can just get rid of my old deodorants and just start using this. Highly recommended, and you know, it is a little bit expensive. I think this was about $14 or $16. So, but it's going to last, and you know, I think I just might stock up on these because I really, really like this. This is Lavender Vanilla, and it has a beautiful scent. And compare, you know, and there's no harsh chemicals in there, so definitely something you should be willing to try if you're looking for a natural alternative to regular deodorant. This is another love of mine. This is the Ulta Beauty Sponge. It is so similar. It's a great dupe for the Beauty Blender, and I think I almost like it better than the Real Techniques. It's much easier to clean, and considering that it's white, that's where you know that ColourPop really doesn't put them in palettes or anything, and that's fine. As much as I love palettes, the creamy consistency of these are amazing. They give you nice, smooth, lasting color that blend really easily with your finger, and if you don't have a lot of time to do your makeup in the morning, this is a great way to get out the door. I'll leave my 5-minute makeup tutorial down below for what I did for high school, going back to school. But these are so great if you just want to take 5 minutes to get your makeup done. And it's just a matter of choosing the right colors and knowing how to blend them. But what's nice is they don't need primer, so these are definitely a fave. Now, some of you may have recognized this from previous months. This is the Milani Lip Oil, and this is the Lip Oil in Primrose. After trying it more, I tended to gravitate towards this one. I'll put it on before bed, or I put it on before I put on a liquid lipstick. It doesn't have a strong scent like the raspberry, and it just moisturizes your lips. I'm not a huge lip oil person. I never really tried it before this, but this is definitely one of my faves. Now here come the disappointments and utter disappointments. These eyeshadows from e.l.f. are really utter disappointments for me, and now that I think about it, I don't even know if I have any disappointment. Oh, I have one disappointment actually, but these are the baked blushes, and this one is in Passion Pink. This one is in Rich Rose, and honestly guys, all I want is a blush to last me when I go to work through lunch. These don't even last me like before I even get through my morning coffee. Now, I'm not one to use setting spray on my face right before I can't do it. It's what do you call it? I don't like the look it gives me for work. I like a natural look without the setting spray, and these are very inexpensive. These are great if you just want them for about an hour or so, but they have no staying power whatsoever, no matter what you use it with. I don't know if you need to set it with powder. I had higher hopes for this, and they look beautiful. They swatch nice, but the color is gone. By the time I go to take off my makeup at night, there's not even any semblance of it ever being there. And I'm like, what happens to it? So I can't get it. And if I can't get it, I can't recommend them. So I am going to be giving these to a friend. Utter disappointment. Not so much because of the color, but this is the LA Splash Lip Couture lipstick. Never have had a lipstick so drying and cracking at the same time. You might be able to take one or the other, but honestly, I hated this lipstick so much that I may not wear it again. So this is definitely an utter disappointment. This has been an utter disappointment from the get-go. This is the NYX Liquid Suede. Honestly, I'll take the lip lingerie any day over this. So this is definitely a fail. This is more of a disappointment for me. This is the NYX Glitter Primer. And I know it's a very popular product on the market, but guys, it made my eyes burn. You can't put, I tried putting this on my eyes alone, and my eyes were burning to it. I tried putting this on my lids with eyeshadow, and I still felt a slight tingle. And I'm sorry guys, beauty is to make you feel beautiful, not to remind you that it can be painful. So this is definitely a no-go. This is mostly more about the experience and the brand, and not so much like about the products. Makeover Essentials. They're a very famous brand on the internet. This is a bronzer. Now, I was willing to give it a chance, even though it got off to a funny start. I was literally walking down the street, and the salesperson from Makeover Essentials said, you can get this free bronzer, or you just need to pay $20 for this bronzer, which, if you see, if I have it and I try to put it on my hand, it takes a while to get it off. And I was feeling generous, so I said, sure, that's fine. The woman didn't even say thank you, and she gave me a bunch of other products. I've tried those bunch of other products, guys. They don't last. This bronzer, you can barely even see it on my hand. And by the time she put this on my hand and I had gotten back like a couple hours later, it was gone. I also tried these eyeshadows from them, and really, they were beautiful colors. If you take a look, the colors are beautiful. But wearing these eyeshadows, I felt like I was aged 10 years. And they weren't smooth, they were very chunky, and they weren't even glittery. They were just frosty, like that frost that you wanted to forget about, that all these eyeshadows have gone years forward and making people look natural and glamorous. These just made me feel old. And Makeover Essentials, maybe it's a better experience to buy them online, but the lady was extremely rude and pushy, and she basically literally put it on my wrist and didn't even say excuse me or anything. And then when I bought the product, she didn't even say thank you. So honestly, green bags that Makeover Essentials are known for, or you see people with them, just kindly tell them no or no thank you, because honestly, nobody should force a beauty product on you. And the biggest kicker with this is I asked the lady straight out, do they test in animals and are they cruelty free? And she said yes. And then when I looked at the products themselves, it said this finished product not tested on animals. So they do test on animals as well. So this is a big disservice to customers who are striving to be cruelty free, and they have absolutely no respect for their clientele. At least some of the salespeople have been taught to be so pushy. They really don't take the opinions of their customers into their sales. All they care about is the money. And you know what? I buy a lot of cosmetics, and I'm not trying to complain about that, but if you're selling to somebody, they're always a customer, and you always want to leave a good effect on somebody. They left a really bad taste in my mouth. So this will be the first and last time you will ever see me using anything for makeup makeover essentials, no matter how great their products are, because it just takes one bad time to totally turn someone off. And these are a couple of other disappointments. This is the 2B waterproof concealer. And guys, I've never realized this, but I've gotten super picky about concealer. But this stuff, it hardly spread, and it hurt my eyes. I wore this maybe once or twice, and I said never again. It's very, it applies smooth, but under the eye where the skin is thinner, this might be good if you just wanted to cover up a blemish, but do not use this under your eyes. I don't have the blemishes that I used to have, and so I just cannot wait to get rid of this. So this is definitely a fail and utter disappointment. I was so excited to try this. I was lucky enough to get it as a sample from Ulta. It was called the It Bye Bye Under Eye. Guys, this does cover good, but never has it made me feel, it didn't cover up my fine lines, it intensified them. And while it has a beautifully thick consistency, see, under my under eyes, it was just pulling on my skin. I tried using it with moisturizer, and it did absolutely nothing for me. I'm so glad I've never really gotten into buying the actual product, because this was something I was seriously considering buying. But while it has great coverage, it's just so not worth it, guys. I'm giving this away to a family member. Maybe we'll have it have a greater appreciation for it. But this is definitely not the concealer for me. It's why is this hurting me all day? Not worth it. So the Bye Bye Under Eye goes bye-bye for me. One last product. I had such high hopes for these. These were the Diva Curl No Poo in one condition. And these were made for curly hair. I bought the wavy to curly variety. And I was so excited because these were sulfate free. As you know, sulfate shampoos, they break through the surface area of your skin and can be very drying. Well, for me, this did absolutely nothing but make me feel like my hair was a complete blob. I tried this at least 5 or 6 times, and while their styling products are great, it just like, it weighed down my hair. There was no definition of curls. My hair just felt like it was there. It was so dull and lifeless. And as much as Diva Curl might be a great product for some, it's just not the product for me. So those are my solid fails, or no, not fails, favorites and utter disappointments for the months of July and August. I'd like to thank you all for hung in there this long. Thank you to all my subscribers, and if you'd like to see more videos like this, please hit like or subscribe, and subscribe below. I really appreciate all of you who've taken the time to comment and sit patiently through my videos, and as I'm still a little bit more of a newcomer compared to others, and hopefully we'll see you soon. Okay, thanks for stopping in. And remember, don't let anybody diminish your fabulousness. Okay, bye-bye.